Well, hello, beautiful people. How we doing today? We are back at it and another awesome time. We're doing the video on the book, Excuse Me, Your Life is Waiting by Lynn Grabhorn. And we are on part 10. I hope you guys are following along daily because I am enjoying this every single day and just getting into this book and all the things that it reminds me of how amazing this book was. And just wait till they start getting into the real world ideas and challenges that you can do with yourself. So I hope you guys are along for the ride. And here we go. Let's get right back into it. So let me go ahead and set the book up and we will continue on because last we left off where they were talking about the gut and remember the singer and how they were able to do it in one take, kind of like when I do these videos, and you don't need a whole lot of rehearsal because you're just feeling it from the gut. And if you feel it from the gut, everything feels good. So all right, here we go.
Original intent, our treasure map of desire. As self-serving as it may sound, we came here to this blessed planet with only one intent, to find ways to feel good most of the time, not just some of the time. That singular intent, to feel good, is built into each and every one of us. And if we'll just pay attention to it, we'll have a personally engraved treasure map to happiness. Here's why. When we're having good feelings about anything, it means we're on track with our original intent to feel good, to be happy, and to vibrate way up there. It means we're on track towards something we've long wanted, or even recently wanted. Either way, having it come our way will make us happy. We're on track towards something we believe will enhance our life, therefore make us feel better, therefore raise our frequencies, therefore bring us closer to our natural state, which is the whole challenge of our being here. So here's the key. Original intent always manifests as desire. Desire for anything that will get our passion going, be it a new red Ferrari or a desire to live in harmony with all life. It might show up as a new desire for a clean garage, to learn Western dancing, or to run an old-fashioned hardware store in the country. Or it could be an old desire to live by the beach or learn to play the piano. Either way, it's a desire, something we want. Where we get into such trouble with our desires, though, is the hang-ups we have about them. Because depending on the nature of the desire, society has a way of calling us selfish if we pursue them.
Mhm.
Yet if we're really following those inner urges, which will make us happy simply because we believe they will, we're following our original intent to have fun while we're here and learn whatever it is we came here to learn in the vibration of joy, not struggle. That's hardly self-serving. But society's pressure is unrelenting, causing us all too often to succumb to our shoulds by heading us off in the opposite direction of our happiness-making desires. Now we're off course, which is sadly where most of us live most of the time. We've veered away from our original intent by vibrating in the low frequency of social conscious, fear-based stuff. While that frequency might not cause us to feel rotten, we surely won't be bubbling over with merriment. We
Mhm.
couldn't be. One frequency is a downer, social consciousness, and the other is an upper, original intent. They will never mix. So now, if we stay on that off-course path, disallowing our own joy, demanding altruism of ourselves, depriving ourselves of our original intent, we've joined the multitudes righteously following their hated low-frequency shoulds instead of their high-frequency joys. Needless to say, the results of that kind of relentless energy flow on this planet have not been pretty. Red flag, green flag. Let's go back to your wanting a new car. And let's say the car you have right now is in pretty good shape. So you don't have any pressing need to have new wheels, just a deep desire. In fact, for as long as you can remember, you've had this passion for a spiffy little red convertible with wire wheels. If you live in Alaska and can't stand red, play the game with me anyhow. But where in the hell is it? You've had this desire for ages. You've been thinking and thinking about it off and on for years. So how come it's not parked in your garage? Here's why. You're zipping along in the freeway one day, and sure enough, there's your dream car right in front of you. You groan from envy because you think you can't afford it. The yearning starts. You look at the car with great longing and shake your head in a, man, wouldn't it be nice, kind of discouragement. Instead of feeling all jazzed at seeing your dream car, you're feeling sunk, accompanied with that knee-jerk reaction of, oh hell, forget it. Which is precisely why it's not parked in your garage.
Hmm.
You're focusing on the lack of your car rather than the joy of having it. You're sending out such a bunch of negative, feel bad vibrations. Your expanded self is waving big red flags and shouting, hey, friend, you're feeling snarly because you're focusing on the fact that you don't have the car. Keep thinking like that, and you're sure to get more of the same. A whole lot more no car. If you really want the thing, start feeling good when you think about it. Then watch what happens. You've just been given a red flag warning in the form of a gloomy feeling called negative emotion. The warning says you're focusing on something you don't want, the lack of having the car, all because of your perception that you can't afford it.
Hmm.
That downer feeling is a red flag, your clue that the way you're flowing your energy, thinking and feeling about it, is guaranteed to keep your car away. So now, all you have to do is change the way you think and feel about that car, your desire, and it's yours. We flow this sort of downer feeling energy out from us every day, which is why we've gotten precious little of what we ever hoped to have. We see something we've wanted in life, which could be anything from an expensive red car to understanding quantum physics. And from our position of lack, meaning that we don't have it and aren't real sure we can ever get it, our focus and feelings are squarely on what we don't have.
Right.
So that's all we'll ever magnetize in. More don't have. The law of physics never changes. We get what we focus on. Yearning for, wishing for, longing for, even hoping for, are not activities of focusing on what we want. They're just negative thoughts that vibrate from a place of discouragement, a place of lack born from the pessimistic beliefs that we'll probably never have what we want. And with those kinds of feelings flowing out, we won't. We get what we focus on. Focus on the lack of something, and that's what we're guaranteed to get. Because what the universe gives us in every moment of every day corresponds precisely with what we are vibrating. The bottom line is this: if we're not feeling up when we think about something, we're flowing some degree of negative emotion, a red flag warning telling us to pay attention to what we're sending out. In our playful example of your red car, if what you're feeling when you think about it isn't giving you some kind of emotional high, some sort of goosebumpy turn on, some kind of neat buzz, some kind of warm fuzzy, some kind of rush, or some kind of delight in any form, then you're feeling and projecting just the opposite. Negative vibrations from your frustration over not having the car. From our focus on lack, we can never attract the opposite. To attract whatever it is we want into our life, we have to change our focus, which will change our feelings, which will change our vibrations. Getting your
Okay. Woo! We are getting into it. Man, I remember what I told you guys before. I actually was able to manifest a very expensive luxury car around the same time that I learned this, along with watching The Secret. And if you guys remember in The Secret, you know, I think it was Joe Vitale who was talking about, picture your hands, put your hands up like this, picture your hands, your fingers, the blood coming from your hands, and then just close your eyes and wrap your hands around it as if you're driving your brand new car. And this is exactly what I did. And then what they're going to talk about, what she's going to talk about the next thing is exactly what I did. And I was able to manifest the car. Um, and one of the things that I learned was that I could do it. But at the same time, the financial aspect, I didn't have the same mindset. But what I'm learning now and what I now, using this stuff and understand it now is that you can do it for anything. It doesn't matter if it's the car, if you got to count money every day, right? Counting out the hundreds, visualizing all of these things, and when it comes to these cars or whatever it is that you want, make it not about what you want, but what you can do for other people, and then it comes even faster. And that's something that is a little key nugget that I'm learning also too. And go test drive, go look at the car, go look at the place that you want to live, all these things. um, the more you get download the details of the information, the better off you're going to be. So I hope you guys are enjoying this. I sure am. And if you guys haven't already, like and subscribe. There's going to be a couple of things I'm going to test out. I'm going to also, on top of doing this daily, because I know I said I committed to this and I will do that, but I'm also going to be posting some shorts, to try to attract more people. So maybe if you got some friends who, want the shorter content to kind of put in, I want to put that in there. So we'll shorten some of these videos that I have. So that way we'll get some more traction going. And if you guys haven't already, like and subscribe, hit the notification button, comment down below. I know we were talking about what we want to manifest. So, let's hear what that's about. Anything to help build this channel for you guys, let's do it. And until next time, you guys make it a great day. Take care.